Lots of great fun and enjoyment to be had among some of the great pubs around Woodley, including the Bull and Checkers in technically the centre of Woodley along Church Road, the Checkers right here in the north end of the Woodley town centre. Of course, you can go up to the northwest of Woodley to the Shepherd's House Inn on Reading Road. You can go to sort of the northern part of the South Woodley, as I like to think it, the northern part of the south centre of Woodley to the Good Companions, or right into the south of Woodley to the Waterside, as some of the great pubs that we have here around the Woodley town centre. Well, a great happy new year to you all. It is Wednesday the 7th of January, year 2026, and it is in fact 11 at night. It's a late video, but I wanted to get it done. And I wanted to tell everybody about all the different things that are coming up around Woodley. Well, some very special hellos to do, but of course, first, if you'd like to contact me, then please do on 077 3857 3812. And I'd like to say a very special hello to Priya and Happy New Year. Hello and Happy New Year to Poppy, and hello and Happy New Year to Olivia Harding. Well, we've got some live jazz coming up on Saturday the 28th of February from 7 p.m. at the Oakwood Centre. There will be a jazz trio with a guest musician too. Of course, heading on into March will be the annual Woodley Festival of Arts, now been going on in Woodley for over 50 years. Of course, there'll be lots of great singing performances, stringed performances, wind music performances and piano performances too, and lots of great adjudication and work from the volunteers, and most of all the people that take part in the great festival. It really is truly fantastic, the talents that there is around. Heading on into April, of course, will be the return, as we had last October, of the Star Makers Theatre Group Company, and they will be having a 90s themed performance. And that's the Star Makers Theatre Group. One of the great performers that we have here in the Woodley Town Centre is a performer called Finn Flood, and he often comes here, and he's a really great singer, so make sure when you see him you pay him some attention. And one of the great other past performers that we've had here in the Woodley Town Centre, and I'm not sure if he only performed here once or has performed here a few times, with a great trumpeter called John Barker, and he is a session musician. He's done work on film soundtracks, and I really remember him. He's very inspiring and a fantastic musician too, and that was John Barker that we've had here in the Woodley Town Centre. The Emmanuel Church are holding their January quiz, and that is taking place from 7 p.m. on Saturday the 10th. At 7 p.m. on Saturday the 10th of January, and truly a lot of fun and a lot of effort that goes into it, and a lot of fun that is had by everyone there. Now, it's getting cold, which means it's getting difficult to read the braille now. It's been very icy and a little bit snowy here as well, as it has been around the country, and we're due a storm tomorrow evening, Thursday the 8th of January 2026, so make sure you stay warm and stay safe. The Christmas extravaganza was absolutely fantastic, and lots of people turned out. I had some good entertainers. I met a good entertainer that had travelled from London. He was very fun to talk to. Of course, lots of great local stalls raising money for charities and raising awareness for their charities as well. I was pleased to see the Cats Protection League there as well. They're very important to me. Of course, lots of scout groups there. The Lions Club and the Rotary Club were there too. And one of my favourites, the barrel organ, made its return. It's a barrel organ built in 1988. And the thing I really liked about the barrel organ is if you kneel down on the floor, you could almost listen to it in stereo, as they had two ranks of pipes either side. So really great effort put in by the people running the barrel organ there. Again, I'm finding it quite difficult to read this braille. But a great time, and of course, all the people performing in the extravaganza, in the arena at the extravaganza as well. Um, they were truly fantastic. Lots and lots of local people performing. St John Bosco will be raising money for their roof, and that will be continuing on throughout the year. Of course, if you like local restaurants, there's a restaurant not too far away from where I'm standing right here at the north end of the Woodley precinct. Of course, I am talking about Cozzi's, and they are a truly fantastic Italian restaurant. Lots of great pizzas, garlic bread, and pasta, and lots of other great Italian food as well. So that's Cozzi in the Woodley town centre. Of course, if you'd like to visit a gym or a swimming pool, you can visit the Bullmarsh Leisure Centre, which is fairly newly built. Now, the original, of course, holds lots of memories, and that was built in the 1960s, but you can travel down now to the Bullmarsh Leisure Centre, and I've heard it's absolutely brilliant in there. Now for some of the meetings taking place. The leisure services will be taking place on the 20th of January at 7:30 p.m. Strategies and resources taking place on the 27th of January at 7:30 p.m. Planning taking place on the 3rd of February at 7 p.m. Full council taking place on the 10th of February at 7:30 p.m. and plans taking place on the 3rd of March at 7:30 p.m. and then plans again on the 31st of March at 7:30 p.m. And of course, at this time of year as well, there will be the quarterly Woodley Town Centre Management Initiative meeting, and I've looked for a date but can't find it, but I will predict that it will be taking place on Wednesday the 21st of January at 6 p.m. or Wednesday the 28th of January at 6 p.m. Well, that's about it for the Voice of Woodley from me for this week, as I'd like to say a great Happy New Year for 2026. And yes, Happy New Year to you all. Again, if you'd like to contact me, then please do on 077 3857 3812. And again, I'd like to say hello and Happy New Year to Priya, hello and Happy New Year to Poppy, and hello and Happy New Year to Olivia Harding. Well, that's about it for the Voice of Woodley from me this week. Goodbye for now.